Hey guys, Eden here. ReZero just so happens to be an anime that I am very fond of and have never talked about on this channel before. I remember first watching it in 2016, back when I was a mere anime novice. And thinking, damn, maid girls are pretty freaking hot, I'm not gonna lie. But I was also thinking this anime is pretty good. Got a pretty darn good blend of action, adventure, fantasy, and waifus left and right and left and right and left and right. And that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Yes, I recently made a video about who is best girl in Konosuba and Chainsaw Man, and one anime I saw commented quite a bit was that of ReZero. So leave a comment down below for another anime I should scientifically deduce who is best girl in. Most anime have girls, so it would be pretty hard to not think of one. You better leave a dang comment so I can know what to do next. Because if this video hits 6,000 likes, I'll do another one. This truly is a democratic channel. Please, use your vote. If you don't know how these videos work, I basically grab this little spitty thing and write the names of a bunch of anime girls on it. Then I open a tier list and put the anime girls on it. It's a very simple concept that also tends to start a literal bloodbath in the comment section without fail. I'm sure if you scroll down on this very video right now, you could probably see people arguing about Rep versus Amelia. So you know, grab your torches, grab your pitchforks, and let's spin this frickin' heckin' dangin' wheel to find out who is best girl in ReZero. Now, when it comes to best girl in ReZero, no conversation, excuse me, no philosophical debate surrounding the subject is complete without mentioning best boy Felix or Ferris. Some people say Ferris. I don't really get that. Doesn't look much like a wheel to me, but I digress. As my main man Giggy UK once said, sometimes it takes a real man to become best girl. Oh my god, could I not agree with him more? Now, this isn't 2016 anymore, so I won't ask the stupid, overdone question if traps are gay. I don't care. I'm so gay that it actually wraps around to being straight again, so it doesn't really matter to me. Look, I'll leave the traps in anime rant for another video. Well, people not so familiar with the ReZero anime would probably like some insight into this character, so I will happily inform. We originally meet Felix in episode 12 of season 1 right around the 5-minute and 20-second mark. Now, Felix in and of himself, as far as the first 4 arcs are considered, he really doesn't do much. Don't get me wrong, he's the GOAT. Dresses how a man should. Serves the kingdom like any femboy should. Like, he literally looks like the strongest man in Poland. The only thing I'm really stuck on is how could I not tell this was a man back in 2016? Nowadays, I could tell an anime character's gender from a mile away. Male, female, male, female. It's easy. But back then, what can I say? He got me, okay? He got me. And for that, I'm going to have to put him in A tier for April Fools, because dear God, did he trick me in all of those dojins. The next character the wheel has spinned on is Amelia. And oh boy, hot take. Get your hot takes, ladies and boys. Amelia is a very noble woman. And she's also low-key communism pilled, which is pretty based as far as I'm concerned. In the anime, she literally says, I desire to create a nation where all citizens are equal. And to me, I don't know. That sounds like a slippery slope. I don't know, guys. Seems kind of sus. Like, we should really cancel her for this. Liking Amelia is a very hard thing to do. Not because she's a bad character or anything. Well, with only season 1 in mind, she is honestly pretty weak. But season 2 definitely did change my mind on that. The problem with liking Amelia is that every time Amelia takes a W in the anime, Rem is hit with the world's largest L. I'm talking the worst rejection known to man. Getting turned into a pretzel and playing Twister. The author was like, oh, I need to make Subaru and Amelia have alone time so they could develop. What should I do? Oh yeah, put her in a fucking coma. That is the only way to get that done. Liking Amelia is hard because it usually leads to Rem's downfall. But in and of herself, yeah, she's alright. Kind of vanilla. Like, kind of a basic bitch, to be honest. I wouldn't be caught dead with an Amelia profile picture on Discord. I do be rocking Jake the dog, which is way cooler. But, Amelia, look, this is going to lead to a lot of bad comments. Please don't crucify me for this. But yeah, I'm gonna put Amelia in C tier. I apologize for being extremely base. The next character the wheel has spinned on is Ram. Guys, when I was a young lad, I thought Rem was the better twin. But then you see, I grew up and realized Ram is the even better twin. But then I grew up even harder, and now I realize that Rem is better, and I am now 55 years old. Look, guys, Rem and Ram go together like salt and pepper. But what I like about ReZero is that these two characters are entirely fully fledged out with their own individual personality. Rem in season 1 and Ram in season 2 are both characters that have extensive episode counts without each other, and they both work great with within the context of the story, and are both super entertaining. Ram is very much so the I want to be dominated option of the two. She's cold, quick to shoot down anyone saying anything she doesn't like, but can also turn around at the drop of a hat and be really fucking cute. I think it says numbers to the character writing in the series that depending on who she is talking to, she acts wildly different. She's got a whole heck of a lot going on with her, so I'm definitely going to give her bonus points for being an extremely interesting character. But once again, just a solid A-tier waifu. Uh-oh, guys, the wheel, it spins it on a bad bitch. Yeah. Hashtag bad bitch alert. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to the tea sipping, tea spilling on her armpit for some reason. Why is there so much fetish art of her? Echidna. Now, Echidna is a very interesting character in that she is extremely attractive, but her personality just low-key doesn't do it for me. Which is tough because she's literally the driving force behind the best episode of the entire series, in my opinion. Look, I'm just simply conflicted. I've got the devil on one shoulder and then another devil on the other shoulder, and they both want me to bang anime girls. It's just different ones, that's the question. I don't know, Echidna has a lot of red flags, and I already know another Echidna that's more attractive. If you're asking whether I would make out with Echidna or whether I would make out with Knuckles the Echidna, look, I just need you to Google how many penises Echidnas have, and I think that will help you understand where it is I'm coming from. Honestly, I'd probably put Echidna in like B tier, but she kind of just does look like Amelia, so I'm just gonna put them next to each other so it's easier to catalog inside my little brain. The wheel has landed upon the one and only Lollibaba Beatrice. I like Beatrice. Dare I call her Betty. Now, before I get to these sus comments, you know, guys, she is literally 400 years old. Like, she's not even human. Like, she's literally an artificial spirit created by Echidna. Look, if you like Lollibabas, I get it, man. Kind of. A little bit. Actually, a lot of it, but just a little bit. They always have that voice that sounds like you're closing a really squeaky door, and it's an interesting appeal. I love her overall character design and personality. Always love a waifu with some serious attitude issues. Her eyes are pretty cool looking too, and she's pretty inoffensive for the most part. As far as ReZero characters go, she actually doesn't have that many red flags, which I know doesn't say much, but it's definitely something to take note of. I don't know. I'm just gonna put her in B tier. B for Betty. Makes sense. Let's go for it. And lastly, I'll let the spinner land on Rem. Now, Rem is genuinely one of the most overrated characters in all of anime. If you were a fan of ReZero, let alone a fan of anime in 2016, 2017, even bleeding as far as 2018. People literally could not stop talking about her for 5 seconds. I felt like I was going to go insane. And with all of that said, she is still inarguably the best girl in ReZero. Should be an SS tier, but I don't want people thinking I'm giving Kanye vibes, so I'll just put her in S. I like Rem because she's the perfect blend of cute and crazy, in that she can literally turn into an uncontrollable demon. And hey man, if you don't think that's hot, then maybe you should like go do some soul searching or something, like go become one with nature. If you ask me who was the best girl in the anime after season 1, it would most definitely obviously be Rem. Amelia fans are just inhaling that copium, but I do think season 2 definitely tipped the scale quite a bit. So if they ever get around to making a season 3, then hey guys, this list could literally flip upside down. You literally never know with ReZero. Anyways, here's what the final tier list ended up looking like. What do you think? Who was best girl in ReZero? Comment down below, and get this video to 6,000 likes if you want to see another one. Comment what anime you want to see next, and that's about it. Peace.